Hi, this is BremSter.
I'm FullDeck.
And I'm missing a few cards.
And this is insane.
Live together on stage.
I actually don't believe this is happening. So yeah, we're at Sudoku Con. Well, we're not at Sudoku Con, but we're right next to Sudoku Con. And therefore we had to do this while we could. So Sotek has graciously sent us a puzzle for us to try and solve. And that's what we're going to do. The three of us butting heads together is going to be absolutely insane, but that's what we're going to try and do. We're actually running to a real severe time constraint with everything going on around the con, so we're going to get straight into it. You know who we are, so of course there'll be a link below to where you can try the puzzle for yourself, and I think that's basically it. Let's quickly go through the rules. I'll start with the first one, normal Sudoku rules. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Who's going next?
I'll go next. The next rule is diagonals. So on the marked diagonals, as long ones, the digits can't repeat.
And
Renban lines, digits placed on pink or purple lines must be a non-repeating set of consecutive digits in any order. Different colors are used to differentiate different lines, so the crossing lines in box 3, for example, are separate.
They're the rules. I'm going to restart the puzzle because I'm the one with the drivey buttons. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart the timer. Let's give this a shot or a whirl or whatever.
I see things.
Oh, good. I'm glad someone does. Because
so the Renban that passes through boxes 4, 1, and 2.
4, 1, and 2. So, yep, this one.
It's an 8-cell Renban. And row 1, column 1 sees all 8 of the cells on that Renban, so it can only be a 1 or a 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that has to be a 1 or a 9. So that has to be a 2 or an 8 by Renban logic. Because, yeah, if this is a 1, this has to be consecutive and therefore 2. If this is a 9, it has to be consecutive and therefore 8.
And box 9, we have something very similar going on, except better.
Except much better because of that 8. So by exactly the same logic, this being an 8-cell Renban, and therefore this cell seeing all of it, this has to be a 1 or a 9. But if this was a 9, this would have to be an 8, and that would cause a problem.
Yes.
So we end up with 1, 2, because this has to be consecutive with 1, leading us to 9 and 8 by diagonal, because on the diagonal, if we have to have no repeats, and that was a 1-9 pair, that's amazing. And that means that this is actually a 2 through 9 line, because it's an 8-cell line that cannot have a 1 on it. And this is a 1 through 8 line.
Yes.
Not seeing, well, I can see 4 is in one of those
4 is
two.
in one of those two, and 3 is in the other arm.
Because this 4 sees all of those, and that 3 sees all of those. So 3 is in one of those two.
And 8 and 6 doing the same thing down there?
We absolutely do. So 6 is in one of those two, and 8 is in one of those two. This is so weird, by the way. This is just crazy.
And the box 7 now, we have a Renban, the long Renban in there, has to have 4, 5, and 6 on it.
It does.
But even better, the 6-cell Renban that passes through box 3 also needs to have 4, 5, and 6 on it. And in that case, the 4s and the 6s are restricted, because the 4 cannot be in row 1 for that Renban, because we already have 4 in row 1. And so we have a 4 that's coming down in column 9.
Putting 4 in one of those two.
Yes.
Because the 4 on this one has to be in one of those, so it's not in any of those. The 4 on this one has to be in one of those, so it's not in any of those. And you get a 4 in one of those two.
Yes. There's something similar going on with 6s.
Possibly. Well, we've already got the 6s on this one.
Yeah.
In here. Yeah. So 6s can't be in those.
Yep.
So it has to be in those. 6s can't be in those, so it can't be in those. So 6 is in one of those two. Excellent.
Now, along the diagonal, on which we already have 4 digits, we have 2 more 2-cell Renbans.
Is that going to be a 5?
I'm not sure yet. But we need 2 more even digits, 1 on each of those 2-cell Renbans, because a 2-cell Renban has to have an even and an odd.
So this must be odd. So it's 3, 5, or 7, and it can't be 7.
Even better. There are already a 2 and an 8 on that diagonal, so one of those Renbans contains a 4.
3, 4.
One contains a
7, 6.
It is a 4, 6. It's a 4, 6 pair at row 4, column 4, and row 6, column 6.
Whoa.
Yeah, we need a 4 and a 6 Neither the 4 nor the 6
Right.
in box 1.
That must
nor in
be
box
odd.
7.
That can't be 4 or 6. That can't be 4 or 6. This is a 4, 6.
Yes.
Wow, that's really good. And these are now 3, 5, 7.
Yep.
So because these are 3, 5, 7, nice parody trick there.
Yep.
This can't be the 3, and that one.
Don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a very nice little trick.
Yeah.
But that can't be a 4 or a 6.
No, so it's either a 2 or an 8.
Well, does it have to be
No, it doesn't have to be
even?
even. No, it does not have to be even. But it does have to have.
I'm wondering whether
Can't be
there's
an 8.
yeah. I'm wondering whether there's a parody thing going on
Oh, I'm
this
sure there must
diagonal.
be.
I don't think I've ever solved with 2 people in it before.
We're also excited about the puzzle.
And now I'm lost because I'm expecting, where's the feedback going to come from? I'm relying on you way more than normal, guys.
So there has to be, in box 9,
Yep.
switching out, the 9 has to be on the Renban.
Yes.
Which means, we already got the 8 on the Renban. Never mind. I was all excited about being able to put an 8
we know,
where you've already corner marked
well, we
it.
know there's a 2 in one of those
Yes.
because
No. Yeah. And one of the wings. Yes.
there has to be a 2 in one of those wings. And there has to be an 8 in one of those wings.
Yes.
As well as that digit. And that digit has to be in one of those wings. Because that digit has to appear on this Renban, because the only digit not on this Renban is 9. So that digit is in here. So there is...
I think we need to look at row 9, column 1.
Row 9, column 1.
It sees that entire 6-cell Renban,
It do.
and it also can't be 1,
Or
3, 8, 3, 4, 8, or 9. Also can't be 5, 6, or
4, 5, or 6. It can't be 4, 5, or 6, because if it was 4, 5, or 6, this line, which is a 6-cell Renban, so if it starts with 1, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it has a 4, 5, and 6 on it. If it starts with 9 and goes down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and it has 6, 5, and 4 on it, which is the same as 4, 5, 6. So this 4,
That
5,
is
and
2 or
6 cannot
7.
go here.
That is 2 or 7.
So this is 2 or 7 because 1 isn't possible, 3 isn't possible, 4, 5, 6 is not possible, 8 and 9 are not possible. That's 2 or 7.
And
So
it has to either go with a
1
or
or a
a 6 or an
6.
8, and it can't be 6 or 8. Because
It can't be 6 and it can't be an 8.
Yep.
So that can't be a 7. That's the 2. That's the 1.
Yes.
Now there is...
That's at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, I wonder if that cell is now important because we've got the same trick.
Well, what we get, I believe,
Well, hang on. With no 2 on this...
it has to get through an 8, which gives us a 4-8 pair in row 1 once we wrap it around. So that's at least, that Renban is at least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. So there must be an 8 in here.
Yep.
So there's no 8 in
Yep.
here, no 8 in here, no 8 here. That is a 4, 8 pair.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
And now
that-
we look at row 9,
row
row 1,
1,
column
column
9.
9.
Yep.
which can't be 1 or 3. It could be 2. It can't be 4, 5, or 6 for exactly the same reason.
Can't be 2. There's 2 on the diagonal already.
Yes.
There's already a 2 on the diagonal. So it can't be 1, 2, or... So it can't be 1, 2, or 3. Can't be 4, 5, 6. So it's 7, 8, or 9, and it can't be 9. So it's 7 or 8.
It's a 4, 8 pair.
And there's a 4, 8 pair. So that is a 7.
Yeah.
I'm slow, remember?
And the 9 has to go with the 8 on the diagonal.
But hang on, let's look at row 2, column 8.
Yeah, let's look at this because it has to be consecutive with 7 without being an 8. So that is a 6.
Yes.
Which means this... Or where were you looking missing? Sorry.
I was noting that the 8, 9 has to be a pair on the diagonal
Yes.
on one of the Renbans.
Yes.
So I was using it to rule out 8 in row 2, column 8.
Okay.
A
Okay.
different way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used Sudoku, the less logical form of Sudoku. Wait a minute.
Yeah. So there's no 7 on that line anymore.
So there's no 7 on this line anymore, so it's 1 through 6.
Yes.
And
we
there
know where
must,
the 6
and we know
is.
where the 6 is because we can't put the 6. Have we seen this in a puzzle so far today? We created a puzzle at the Sudoku Con today, which may have used a trick similar to this. So, yes, there's no 6 in those. There's no 6 there. There must be a 6 on the line. It goes there. This is now a triple, which is 1, 2, and 5.
We can also place the 6 in box 1 because of the 6 looking left in row 2.
We can. That is not the 6. If I manage to get that far. Okay. And now 2 must be in one of those two, because there must be a 2 on this line, because it's 1 through 8, and the 2 isn't there. So 2 is in one of those two. I don't know if that's the right place to look, but...
No, but we do now have 3 and 4 looking on the Renban in column 9. On the one that comes out of box 3. We're missing the 3 and 4 for the 1 through 6 Renban, at least.
Right,
so.
in there, yeah. So 4 is in one of those two, 3 is in one of those. Yeah. What I was wondering is, we know 9 is in one of those 3.
Yeah.
Is it the... One is 8, 9... The other is either... I'm looking at the positive diagonal, sorry. Well, the 4 on the positive diagonal is in one of those two.
Yeah. Yep.
Putting a 3, 5 in one of those two. Because the 4 can only go with the 3 or a 5. So one of these is the 3, 5 to go with that.
Yes. And the other...
is the 8, 9.
The 8, 9, yeah.
I don't want to just over pencil mark. Well, I really do.
Yeah. Could we corner mark the 8s? Oh, let's place the 8 in box 3. How about that? That'll help us considerably.
The 8 in box 3, because 8 is in one of those two, but it's not there. But so that's the 8, which means this is the 9, which means this is, well, that can't.
That's the 4.
Yeah, that's the 4, which means this is a 3, 5 pair on the diagonal.
And now the 4 in row 7 looks right.
Which means that's not the 4, this is the 4. Putting 4 down here, but not on the Renban. So that's the 4, because we can't repeat on the Renban.
And that looks up into box 5.
That looks up, making that the 8 and that the 4.
Yep. It also
4 looks up into box
6.
5,
yeah.
sees the 4, 6.
That's the 6, that's the 4. The 4, well, that means that's not the 7.
Which makes it a 3, 5
3,
pair.
5 pair, meaning this is the 7.
And that Renban needs a 7, so which gives us a 3, 7 pair in column 1.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. That's a 3, 7. We may not be as explaining as much as we normally do, because we are under such a time crunch. But you can follow along. Rewind the video and follow along.
The Renban in box 7 now needs a 7 on it.
The Renban, because this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 4 through 9.
Yes.
But it needs a 7, which must be in one of those two, but it can't be there. So that is the 7. So now the 7 is right there. Can't put a 7 in any of those. Can't put a 7 in any of those on an 8 cell Renban. Okay. That is a 7.
We're missing 3, 5, 9 in the box.
Okay, well, let's put that in. 3, 5, 9, which puts the 9 on the line.
Yes.
So there's no 9 in any of those.
Yes.
Well, that has to be the 9 then. Where can I put the 9 in the column when I can't put it in any of those?
Yes.
Can't put it in any of those. That's the 9.
Beautiful. Now that 3, 5 pair looks
up, saying that's not the 5. But where's 9 in this row?
It is absolutely at row 9, column 3.
That's the 9.
That gives us a 5, 6, 8 triple on the rest of the Renban.
5, 6, 8, which means that is an 1.
1. Beautiful.
Which means this is a 2, 5 pair, and that is not a 1. That is part of the 2, 5 pair.
Beautiful. And that does place a 1 in one of the, in box 3 on the Renban.
Yes, it do. But it means 1 is in one of those two, and I'm not sure how that's resolving yet.
No, not yet.
With this 5, 6, 8, we used to resolve the rest of the column and didn't look at. And
where's 6 in row 9?
I don't. Row 9.
Oh, but this was 6 looking down.
Okay.
And then what else do we need?
I knew we brought you for some reason, I say from his hotel room.
So that Renban needs...
Has to be 2, 8.
Yes, this was 2 through 9.
Yep.
So this is 2, 8. Yes, very, very well done.
Places the 2 on the Renban in row 1 at row 1, column 7.
Because
that Renban has
it's
to have
1
a 2.
through 6 and there's no 2 there. So this is the 2, which means this is the 5, this is the 1, this is the 2.
This is a delightful
This
puzzle,
is a
by
great
the way.
puzzle and perfect difficulty for the
Yes.
3 of us. This is 3,
5.
4,
5.
Yeah.
It is 3, 4, 5. I can count, even in order.
I just don't count.
We weren't going to say anything. We've never met before, like yesterday. Who would have thunk it?
Row 2, column 7 is a naked single 9.
And
1 and 2 in the box, 3, 4, 5 in the column, 6, 7, 8 in the box.
1, 2 in the box. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that's a nice
and
one.
column 7 needs 1, 6, and 7.
1, 6, 7, which that can't be an 6. So, thanks. Thanks, Sotek.
Yeah. How about the rest of row 2? It's 1, 3, 5.
It is 1, 3, 5. I was just looking
Yeah,
at
I
that,
don't know.
and I'm not sure, apart from the pencil mark 1, that it's giving us much. Apart from potential
Yeah,
with
coloring
that.
25.
Oh, but
Well, that doesn't mean we have row 3, column 5 is a 3, 5, isn't it? Oh no, ignore
No,
that.
so-
Ignore
but-
that.
No, I don't.
row 6, column 4, and
Not
row,
6, but yep. So row 6, column 4,
and row 7, column 7 are the
same
same
digit,
which,
as is that,
yes, okay,
Which is in row 3, column 5.
which is there.
which is there.
Those are all the same digit, and that is a 3, 5.
Yes.
And you said we shouldn't listen to you.
No, you shouldn't.
That's nice geometry.
We're missing a 2-9 pair in row 3, and they are placeable.
Yellow is in row 2, column 9.
But can we do the 2-9 pair?
Yeah, it goes 2, 9, 2, 9. That can't be a 2, 9 because of the 3, 5. This is a 2, 9 with the 9 looking up, making that the 2 and that the 9. What was the
I think yellow is in row 2, column 8. Row 2, column 9, rather.
yellow? Yellow is not, it can't be in any of those, can't be in any of those.
Very
It's 3,
nice.
5. So that is a yellow.
Excellent.
4 must be in one of those two, but I don't know how that's helping. Is it the triple in this now that we've got a 3, 5 pair, which is 1, 2, 8?
1, 2, 8, indeed. Maybe. We could corner mark 2s in box 8.
Oh, by the way, leave a comment below about which one is the angel on my shoulder and which one is the devil. 3 in box 7,
Yes, 3 in box 7. Very nice.
which puts 6 in one of those two.
And then we need 5, 7, and 8 for the rest of row 8.
So 5, 7, 8 with 7 in one of them.
And no 8 in
comes out.
column 4.
And no 8 there, but this is also a triple, which is 1,
6, 8.
6, 8 without there being a
Takes
6.
Oh, very nice. Places a 5 at row 6, column
That's
1.
a 5, which makes that the 8, that the 6. The 8 takes the 8 out of there, leaving that as a
yellow's
5,
green.
7 pair, which means yellow is
3.
3.
Excellent.
I pronounced it green for some reason.
You did, but we just ignored you.
It's yellow in the corner.
And indeed, row 5, column 5 is now a 5.
Yes, it absolutely is.
We can finish row 9.
We can finish row 9. 5. Now, where was I looking? I'm getting distracted by all
Fair
the cool people around me.
Let's take the 3s off the rim.
That's a 5.
Oh, good. Yes.
What was it? Sorry?
The 3 can come off the Renban in column 9. We just placed a 3.
3 can come off the Renban in column.
Column 9.
Oh, those are not 3. Right, yes. That's a 4, 5 pair.
And a 4, 5 pair to complete row 3 as well.
Oh, that's a 4, 5. Yep. Bam.
What do we need in box 2? 1 and 5, I
5.
think.
1 and 5. Not seeing how to resolve that apart from let's pencil mark. This is 1, 2, and 8. And I'm not seeing much on that apart from
Yeah.
that. this is
2, 4, 9 in that triple.
yeah, 2, 4, 9. 4 comes out of there.
9 comes out.
9 comes out of there. Oh, it's got to be box 5 at this point, doesn't it? Yes. Well, we've got pointings.
Oh yeah, yeah.
7 is in one of those two,
Yep.
which means that's the 3.
Yeah, of course.
That's the 7.
Very
Taking
nice.
7 out of both of those, meaning that's the 1. That's the 6. That's the 7.
One looks
The
left.
1 looks left, making that the 8. Taking 8 out of those. The 6 looks across, making that the 1, and that the
Beautiful.
6.
Beautiful.
Okay, next.
So now we can place one in
box 5.
column. Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah.
What was
That's
that?
one in box 5.
One in box 5.
1 in box 5. I'll get there somehow. 1 is not in any of those. That's the 1 in box 5.
So,
So this has to be 2, 8, 9 for the
Yes.
row, and there's a 2, 8 looking
Yep.
up, making that
Excellent.
the 9. Was that a good enough spot?
that was fabulous. Beautiful.
8, 2. Sorry, I feel like I'm ignoring you.
No, you're doing
Nope.
great.
4 and 9 by Sudoku. The 4 looks across, making 5, 4, and 5. That leaves these as 3
and 4
and
placeable.
4, which is placeable by either of those. So we can put in the 4 and the 3. This is the 2 that hasn't been placed in the row. Looking down, taking 2 out of those.
One also comes out from there.
1 also comes out, so we get 8, 1, and 2. The 1 looks up, making the 5 and the 1. The 5 looks down, making the 7 and the 5. The 7 looks up, saying that's not, or that's the 7 because that one isn't, and we haven't placed an.
8! Woo!
We
That
put
was
in
so
the
much
8.
fun.
That was incredible.
Yeah,
And
That was
Lovely, lovely
beautiful,
puzzle.
Sotek.
beautiful
Wow.
puzzle, and possibly the only time we may ever record a puzzle in the same room.
Yes.
But an intense 20 minutes of
Just joy.
Something.
Absolutely. Oh, so much fun. So
hopefully you enjoyed this as much as we did.
Yeah, that was a blast.
that was crazy. We'll possibly try and set up some Discord time that we can do this when we're on the opposite side of the planet, but there's a lot more lag when that happens.
yeah.
This has been absolutely crazy. Thank you to both of
Thank you.
Oh,
Brem.
no, thank you. Thank you.
And I don't know, how do we sign this one off?
As Brem always says.
Good luck with your solving.